In this video, I'm going to share with you the exact process and timeline that I use when I plan birthday parties for my girls. Hey everyone, Antoinette here from myOneSweetLife.com, where I help busy mamas like you get organized and design a life you love. This year, our daughter Jaden wanted a Hello Kitty themed birthday party, and I love making invitations for birthday parties. I've made baby shower invitations, and I even made our wedding invitations. I love making these invitations, but it does take me an extra, like an extra week to plan it and make it and print it. And this is how the invitations turned out. I am so excited. I'm so happy with the results. Stay tuned for next week's video because I will show you how I made these. So I like to start planning at least 4 to 6 weeks out before the actual party date, and I will usually set the day for a Saturday afternoon, like late afternoon around 3 is my favorite time, just because nap times are done. It gives me a lot of time in the morning and mostly in the afternoon to get everything ready and everything set up in time for the party. So the first thing that you need to do when you're planning a birthday party is to set the date, and then you can work backwards from there. So whenever I set our date, I go back 4 to 6 weeks. If I have 6 weeks, that's even better. But then at that point, we will set the theme for the party, and we will set the budget for the party and the location. And it's usually at our house, but there's some insider tips for you at the end of the video that I wanted to share. So after you have the theme for your party and the location, date, and time, then you can go ahead and start with the invitations. So like I said before, I like to make our own invitations, so that does take me like a week or two to get everything together. But you could totally, look at Costco or Shutterfly or another printing service to make invitations, or you can even go onto, I think it's evites.com, and you can send invites through email, and they have super cute designs that are for free. So at this point, you would also want to make any special reservations, because if you want to reserve like a bouncy house or a special character or a special cake, I would do this at this point too, so you have enough buffer time before the actual party and to make sure that you can get exactly what you want. And the last thing that I would do in this time frame is to look for any special outfit that your child may want. You might have to order it off Etsy. Are you going to make it yourself or on Amazon? You want to make sure that there's enough time for them to make it and deliver it to you before the party. So 2 to 3 weeks before the party, what you want to do is mail or deliver your invitations and start looking for decorations and supplies, games, like whatever you need for your party. Start looking now and start purchasing now, so you can get everything ready to go before the party. And at this point, you can start planning out your food, your snacks, your drinks, your desserts, goodie bags. There's so much that goes into a party, right? Start planning this out now, and you can get your grocery list together, so the week of the party, you have everything ready to go when you go to the grocery store. So 1 to 2 weeks before the party, you should start receiving RSVPs from everybody, and if you haven't received one, then I would start contacting those who haven't replied yet and make sure that they're coming, or if they're not coming, so that way you can appropriately plan your snacks and drinks and desserts and everything, and especially goodie bags, because you want to have enough goodie bags for all the kids. You don't want one to go home without one. So the week of the party is when I will usually go grocery shopping for all the food. Since our parties are usually around 3, I don't have like a huge meal for everybody. I just have finger foods, snack foods, vegetables, and fruit. And you also want to confirm any reservations that you've had. Anything that you booked like a month ago, you want to make sure that they still are coming and everything is ready to go. So the day before the party is usually when I will do all the prep work, so I don't have to worry about it the day of. I will clean and cut all the vegetables and the fruit. I will set up like just a little bit so I don't have to worry about everything the day of the party. And since I make our cupcakes too, I will go ahead and make the cupcakes the day before. That way they are ready to frost in the morning. So the day of the party is when all the magic happens, right? So I will frost the cupcakes. I will set out all the food, finish decorating, set up games and everything. We will get the table ready to go. So I'll actually clean the guest bathroom so that everything is nice and fresh and clean for all of our guests. And I usually like to have everything set out at least 15 minutes before the start time. I've not made that in the past, but that way everything is all set out. There's always people that come early, so I try to have everything set up and ready to go before the first person arrives. Does that always happen?
No.
But I try. So if you need help keeping all your ideas together, I actually created a free planner to keep everything that you need for the party in one location. So after planning this birthday party, I wanted to share with you my top 3 tips on how you can make your party even better. And the first tip I have for you is to maybe consider having it not at your house. So my daughter is in preschool now, and we invited her entire class to the birthday party. Now, not everybody came. It was a little snug in our house. The kids, had a great time and everything, but at this point, I might consider having it, outside. Like, the thing that is tough is that her birthday is in the winter, so we have to have it indoors. So I think for next year, I might look into somewhere like, I don't want to say it, but Chuck E. Cheese, or somewhere where the kids can run around and play and have a little more room. And tip number 2 is to not do everything yourself. I've made this mistake before. I've tried to make the cupcakes, I've tried to make the cake, I've tried to do every single thing because I am such a hands-on person that it was so stressful, it was so time consuming, and I finally started delegating certain tasks to other people. Like, I now don't make the cakes, I will order it from a nearby grocery store. I do not make all the decorations myself anymore. I will start just buying store-bought. They're perfect as they are. DIY what you can and try not to go overboard. So if you are feeling stressed out, ask yourself if you are taking on too much and maybe you need to scale back a little bit. Ask somebody to help you make something or prep something to make your life a little easier. And tip number 3 is, if you can, hire a photographer for your birthday parties. I know that this could be a pretty big expense, but especially for like a first birthday party, I hired a photographer and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I did not have to worry about capturing all the special moments. She caught it for me and we were able to take awesome family pictures, and it's nice to know that that's something I did not have to worry about. So now you know how to plan the perfect birthday for your son or daughter, but if you still need help with the timeline and keeping all your information together, I have a free download for you, and it gives the exact process for you to print out, and you can fill in all the details for your party. You can download this free guide by clicking the link in the corner or clicking the link down below. After you've planned your perfect birthday party, I would love for you to come back, leave a comment below this video, and let me know. If you thought this video was helpful, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and hit the like button below so I know to make more videos like this. I'll see you in the next one. I don't know what else to say. So now you know how to go, no, In this video, I'm going to share with you the exact process that I use. No,